Hope this audio is good. Uh-oh. Alright, let me see if this audio is good, guys. I think I might be able to turn it down just a little bit. Check, check. Check, check. That's too high. Turn that away from my mouse, see if that helps. Turn that away from my mouse, see if that helps. Turn that away from my mouse, see if that helps. Alright. I ain't gonna hold you guys back too much longer. I don't know how many people has popped in and... Hello! So much for just an easy intro. Alright, let me fix, because this is bothering me. Well, well, well. If it isn't Rock On Gamer making another entrance into the Twitch world. Alright. Yeah, sorry about that, you guys. I was trying to add... Well, to start stream. I was supposed to start stream like 30 minutes to an hour ago. So it's not going to be a long one. We're just going to chat for a little bit. It says we're playing 7 Days to Die, but that might not happen this morning. I just want to talk to you guys a little bit and get you guys caught up to date. I know a lot of my old viewers are probably out there wondering where I've been. And you have every right to wonder that. But we're just going to chat for a little bit, get you guys caught up to date, like I said, and if we have the chance, we'll play a little bit of game. If not, we'll just vibe. But yeah, I started stream, and it kept saying that it's like reload player, and it wouldn't work, so I was like, what the hell? I finally messed around with the bit rate on OBS and it finally said excellent, so I will take it. I'll take it. So happy to be back. There's a lot that has happened, and I'm really excited to tell you guys about that. Mainly my older viewers. If I get any new reviewers, sorry, this is going to be a boring stream. But I'll go ahead and get started. I won't hold, like I said, I won't hold you guys too long. So hello, I am back. I have risen. So 2026 is here, and I am trying to better myself mentally, physically, emotionally. Trying to make this year so much better than last year, because basically to square everything away and to update my older viewers, Magical Anna, The Raven, Arctic Lizards, Oddly Gamer, to update you guys. Got married, got a house. That's a big update. And then on the lower end of the stick, lost a lot of people last year. Had a lot of people pass away. My grandpa passed away very unexpectedly. Was literally at Barnes & Noble shopping with my wife, and I got a phone call that my grandpa had collapsed. They think it was a heart attack, but he passed away last year, and that was pretty rough on me. And my wife's dad passed away. I don't know how much she wants me to talk about, but um, I'll leave it at that. My wife's dad passed away. My grandpa passed away. Then there was like a whole list, quite literally a whole list of people that passed away, and just was not. I mean, yeah, like we got a house, but that was a count on my dad's well, not my dad. Good grief, my wife's dad passing away. But a lot of just out of left of ball field stuff happened last year, and I wanted 2026 to be a better year. I wanted to find something that makes me happy, something that brings joy to me. And I was scrolling through YouTube. I uploaded a few YouTube videos if you're still on there. And one night at work, I opened my YouTube channel and I went back and watched some of my older Twitch streams. And I was like, dang, did I miss it? I actually genuinely miss streaming on Twitch. I miss you guys. Like I said, Magical Anna, The Raven, Oddly Gamer, Arctic Lizards. I could go down the list. I miss you guys so much. I hope that, if not this stream, maybe one of the upcoming streams, I will be able to talk to you guys again and rekindle that friendship with a lot of you guys. Because honestly, that's what I miss the most, is making the friends along the way. And I know that's so cheesy to say, but making the friends along the way is pretty much what made me enjoy streaming. So, like I said, I was scrolling through YouTube and was rewatching a lot of my past live streams, and I was like, you know what? Let's do it. 2026. Let's start off the year big, and I just went all out for it. I was like, let's jump back in a stream, let's chat, and get the ball rolling. So that's why we're here. I am gonna send a little message into the chat just to test something. So it worked on there. It is not working on here. If anybody has any general idea of how to fix that on my end, please let me know. Because after coming back, I'm realizing like a lot has changed, and I switched over to YouTube streaming, and I was like, oh, it's not going to be that big of a deal. And then whenever I went to switch back over to Twitch, my whole OBS was like completely different. The stream information wasn't there. The chat information wasn't there. A lot of my like owned pro is red for some reason. I don't know if it's expired. Don't know if it disconnected from Twitch. No clue. And so before I tried to do this, I went through and tried to figure out what was going on, what was wrong. And yeah, like I said, so chat will not pop up at all on the screen. So I'm sorry about that. I'll get that fixed as soon as I possibly can. Maybe one of you guys can help me, or I can find a YouTube or a Google video that will help me figure that out. But yeah, for some reason it's not showing the chat on the screen. So but you can still chat. Chat is still there, I'm pretty sure. So if you do want to pop on in and chat, we are here. But yeah, it's good to be back. And since we are back, I found out that I actually have to use this what is it called? Epidemic sound. It's this thing that allows me to play non-copyright music on, yeah, Epidemic sound. That allows me to play music on stream. So unfortunately, we won't have the like the old original audio or music. We won't have like the YouTube music, because I did look it up, and apparently YouTube has gotten like a lot stricter with Twitch. So we're using Epidemic sound for our music today. And once again, if we do get a little bit of time, I am going to jump into some 7 Days to Die. I was able to grab it and House Flipper 2, and I'm really excited to play 7 Days to Die for you guys. I started playing it on the console, and I've grinded over, I forgot what my hours were on it, but I got a lot of hours in 7 Days to Die. And then I've just been grinding it. I don't know what to talk about. Like I said, it's been a while. A very, very long while. When is it? Let's see. Let me go to my YouTube and see when the last uploaded stream I made. Excuse me. Let's see here. There's our Silent Hill ones. It says 2 years ago, which honestly, I believe that. We last streamed 2 years ago. Whew. And a lot's changed. It really has. So, yeah. Completely new setup. Probably make some new friends, hopefully, through Twitch. And, yeah. Like I said, working on mental, physical, emotional health this year. Doing a lot of exercising, because I've gained weight. If you go back and watch my past live streams, I've gained some weight, and I will be the first to admit that, and you ain't gonna offend me one bit by saying that I've gained weight, because it is the truth. So, but yeah, I'm gonna exercise a little bit. It's taken me a little bit to talk about some other things that I've run into, but whenever I get comfortable, I'll tell you guys about that as well. Lighting, I'm going to go ahead and talk about like the whole setup and everything. So, lighting, we will be getting something different for the lighting, because it kind of looks a little yucky. And the thing that I have, let's see if I can plug this up and show you guys. I got the light, the Art the Clown face light, hanging up behind my monitor, and that's what it looks like on. And I figured that would hurt you guys' eyes, so we went with this for tonight. But I will have like a mood lighting type deal for my face. If you look back here, this is completely empty except for my Art animatronic. He's going to be moved. As much as I love him and as much as I want him in the streams, he might make an appearance every once in a while, but he will be pushed to the side. I'm getting a shelf to put in the middle, and we're going to have a humidifier and a salt lamp and like a little fountain, water fountain type deal. And then we'll have some pictures, and Skelly's going to stay there. And then I'm going to try to fix the lighting back there so it looks decent on stream. But for right now, this is what we got to work with. Oh, and then I'm going to get a giant piece of fabric. I know this is kind of breaking. Let's fix this real quick. I know this is kind of breaking the fourth wall-esque, but I'm going to get a giant piece of dark fabric to put over the door. That way it'll just look like a blank wall, and it won't look like like that. And this leads out to the outside, so maybe one of these days I'll be able to swing those doors open and we can have some natural light in here. But that's kind of what I like about this room. I'm pretty much in like a sunroom type deal, and not really a sunroom. It's like a man cave type deal. The kitchen is literally right behind me. Behind this wall is the kitchen, so it'll be a quick and easy back and forth to that. But yeah, this is pretty much like a man cave type deal, but it's in the house. The house is only one story. So everything is on one level, and maybe one of these streams I'll be able to. I'm not going to make any promises. That's another thing that I'm going to do right off the bat and tell you guys. I'm not making any promises, but I would like eventually to show you guys around the room and take you guys and show you everything. But but yeah, we got the outside, we got the kitchen behind us, and then we got the other side of the room that has my gaming stuff. Kind of like entertainment area. My nice leather couch that reclines, and then I got this giant TV stand that I almost damaged my relationship with that thing, and it had nothing to do with my wife. I was just so agitated and frustrated with it, and it was such a pain in the ass to put together. But yeah, I was able to finally get it set up, and I mean, it's nice. It's got like a little electric fireplace on it, but yeah, maybe one of these days I'll be able to show you guys around the room and all that good jazz. So, but it's definitely different. It's a different setup from the trailer, because with the trailer it was kind of cramped. Now I can literally, and yes, I'm wearing Rudolph pajamas, so leave me alone. But now I can quite literally, like, look at this. I can stretch out. So I'm excited. It was a very big step, and it was very stressful, but it was so worth it in the end, honestly. So, but that's where we're at. I don't expect anybody to comment tonight. I know it's kind of, look at that. I can lay back and hang out with you guys. But yeah, I know it's pretty late. Well, not late, but it's like 5:17 where I'm at. So I know there probably won't be any of my older viewers pop in and check on us. Like I said, hopefully they'll come back eventually. But if you're new to the channel, hi. We're going to try to be as laid back and comfy this go round as we possibly can. We are going to play games. We're going to chill. Yeah, we're gonna make it fun. We're gonna make this go round fun. So I hope that I can get my audio to be perfect, because it is very loud, and I know it is loud on you guys. So hopefully I can get the audio fixed. Hopefully I can get the lighting fixed. Not making any promises, but I will try my hardest to get all that fixed. So. Let's see, how long have we been streaming? 21 minutes. I think we'll hit the hour mark. Let's see what happens. Like I said, this is a laid back stream. Not gonna do anything too serious. Oh, so if you do check this video out during the day, or wherever you're at time period wise. We are going to start doing a set schedule. That is one thing I can promise you guys, and I will try to let you guys know. I don't really have a Discord set up. I know. I have needed to set up a Discord since the last time I streamed, and I never got around to doing it. I have a personal Discord. And, but yeah, I have a personal Discord that you guys can reach out to me with. But let's see here. But I need to make a permanent, like, group. Well, not group, but well, I got a general chat, but it's not as fancy as everybody else's. It's not as fancy as Magical Annas and the Ravens and Arctic Lizards, but I do have a Discord. Just literally just search up Rockham Gamer, and it should pop up. And yeah, I will attempt to let you guys know if there is any changes. But for right now, we are looking at alternating Fridays, alternating Mondays. So what that will look like is we're streaming today because I had to work Friday for the holidays. I work 12-hour shifts. That's not changed. And I work 2 days, off 2 days, and then alternating weekends. So since I worked Friday, I wanted to do the stream tonight, get it over with, tell you guys like what's going on, what's happening. And then, so since we're supposed to do it Friday, it will be, I believe, next Monday. Let me double check this, just so you guys are prepared. So my older viewers, and I keep saying older viewers, I meant the people that watched my streams whenever I first started Twitch. So we're doing a stream today, which technically is Monday, actually. And I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so the next stream date will be January 12th. You can slap that on your calendar, you can put a reminder in your phone, but next stream date will be January 12th. And then once again, it's going to be alternating, so that's not right. Hold on. Because I work today. This holiday schedule, I promise, it's it's usually not this complicated. My holiday schedule's all over the place. Let me go grab my work calendar. That way I can tell you guys a legitimate date. So I will be right back. Alright, you guys. And that's another thing, too, that I kind of want to have. I either want to have a calendar up behind my computer, or I really want to put a calendar where I can just turn and look at it. So let's see here. So we're in January. Today's the 5th. I'm supposed to work today. So I just now realized that that's not going to work, because that would mean I'd be streaming both Monday and Friday, and that would almost be back-to-back streams. That means you guys wouldn't get a stream a second weekend. So let's do I feel like I'm setting up my schedule for my therapy, which is something I wanted to talk to you guys about, but I guess I'm jumping the gun on that one. Yeah, because like I said, if I do that, I'm going to be streaming back-to-back. 16th. So I guess we'll do every other Monday. And and Thursday. So every other Monday and Thursday. So next stream date will be the 12th. And then the one following after that will be the 22nd. That way it's at the beginning of the week and the end of the week. That way, if you know you're on a schedule kind of like me, you'll be able to at least get a video or stream every single week. And if that doesn't end up working out, then we'll switch it up. And like I said, I will tell you guys whenever we have any changes in that, but for right now, that's what it's gonna look like. So, and I can't put a I can't add the whatchamacallit right now, but I will add it after this stream. So, so once again, if you are watching or you watch this video before I put it on the calendar, next stream date is January 12th, and then the one following after that will be January 22nd. So a Monday and a Thursday. I really wanted to stream on the weekends, which we might eventually switch back to. Yeah, because I kind of want to stream on the weekends when I'm not as busy. Because work has been a bitch lately. So, but anyhow, it is what it is. I keep saying, I know I keep repeating myself, but I'm really excited to be back. I'm excited to stream with you guys, chat with you guys, make some memories with you guys. And I hope we can meet some new faces on the way. So, let me delete that. I'm just going to switch it to that. Because I think a lot of people are thinking that we're jumping into 7 Days to Die, and we're not. So, I'll do that for right now. Got our chill lo-fi beats going. I really wish I could get the YouTube to work. Well, it's not that it's not working, it's just Twitch being Twitch. And that's another thing too, I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I will still be uploading videos to YouTube. So if you're over on YouTube, you can still go over there and watch videos, just not live streams. I have one coming up that I'm going to do a 2025 horror a 2025 horror tier list. And I just got a couple more movies I've got to add and a couple more movies I got to watch, and then that will be uploaded. And then I just uploaded Tomb Raider, so I got to upload Mortal Kombat sometime this week. So, yep, that's what we're looking at. Let's see here. I really like this music. It's very relaxing. Alright, I'm going to jump over on Steam real quick. I'm going to see if I can buy any new games other than 7 Days to Die and House Flipper 2. I really want to play one of the backroom games on here, so we might end up checking one of those out. There are a few. I'm going to go ahead and add them to my wish list. And then Choo Choo Charles, oh my god, it's $1.99 right now. I might end up playing Choo Choo Charles for you guys. I played it by myself on the PS5, and I actually really enjoyed it. as cheesy and as funny as it sounds. So we might end up playing some Backrooms, Choo Choo Charles. I kind of want to check out Repo and Lethal Company, but I want to make a few friends before I do that. And I also want to play the Headliners. But once again, I got to do that whenever we have a few peeps that can play it with me. We're definitely going to try to play some some like simulation survival-esque games. That's kind of been what I've been playing off to the side, is like survival open world games. Sons of the Forest is only $9.29 right now, so that's not terrible. I kind of want to play Project Zomboid at some point. And then there might be a few games here and there. I'm not going to, once again, I'm not going to, you know, promise or swear to anything. But there might be a few new release titles that we end up playing on stream. So we're going to do a bit of everything. So that way everybody gets a little taste of something. I should go ahead and get Green Hell since it's only $2.49 right now. I might go ahead and pop that one just to have it in my list, or my library. We also got Grounded. I really want to play that for you guys as well. But yeah. Ooh, Secret of the Mimic I played and it was pretty decent. I don't know if I'll want to play that one on stream or not. And then we got Resident Evil Requiem coming out pretty soon, but I don't think we'll be playing that one either. Ooh, I wish I could find Is it Don't Scream? Yeah, Don't Scream. There's really nothing to do in that one, though. You just go around and try not to scream. I don't know, man. And then Killing Floor 3 I was kind of disappointed in. They definitely made it a we have to play with other players to make it a little bit easier. Dead by Daylight we might end up jumping back into. That was one I played a lot of back in the day. And when I say back in the day, I mean like 2 years ago. Fallout 4 VR version. Ooh, Killing Floor 2 is only $2.99. I've already owned that one. Dead Space. Is that the Oh no, that's 2. That was the remake. Evil Within's only $4.99, but it's usually $20. I mean, that's not terrible. I'd like to play that for you guys. There's a whole bunch that I want to end up playing for you guys. If you guys have any game recommendations, just let me know, and I'll look into it and we might check them out. Because that's another thing too. I kind of want to make the stream about you guys. And if you guys have any game recommendations, or you guys want me to play any certain things, just let me know. And I'm really excited to jump into 7 Days to Die with you guys, because this will be my first time playing it on PC since I played it on console. Which is another thing too. I tried to The Hunter Call of the Wild is only $1.99. That ain't terrible. I try to hook up my PlayStation so that I could play a lot of these on stream with you guys on my console, and for some odd reason I could not get it to work. I couldn't get it to show the PlayStation screen, so I ended up just having to jump back into Steam and buying certain games. So oh dang, Far Cry is only $4.49 right now for, let's see, for 4 Primal, and then Far Cry 3 is only $3.99. Man, that'd actually be really fun to jump into, play Far Cry on stream. Bigfoot. Generation Zero, 624. I kind of like Generation Zero. It's kind of like 7 Days to Die, but God, I really wish I could get the chat box to pop up on the thing. I'll have to work on that before next stream. I'm gonna try to be on top of everything as much as I possibly can. I'm gonna try to be on top of everything. But there's just certain things that I will not be able to accomplish, and I own up to that. I mean, I really don't expect. I don't expect you guys to stay and watch. I'm here for the ones that want to watch, and if you don't, it is what it is. I just like streaming, and it makes me happy, and that's why I'm here. So, but I'm gonna run through these one more time because there was a few that I meant to add and I didn't. So I'm gonna go back through and add some of these to my wish list. Lethal Company. I think I'll like Lethal Company more than I will Repo. We can play Outlast. I think everybody's tired of watching those gameplays. I don't know, man. I played Outlast back on the PS4 whenever it first came out for the PS4, and as somebody who loves horror games, I really was not a fan of Outlast. It was boring, in my opinion. Jump scares weren't there, for me at least. So. Could play some of the Amnesia games. I've heard they're pretty good. Granny. Go old school, play some Granny. Ooh, Icarus. Icarus is a PvE survival game for up to 8 players. Explore a savage wilderness in the aftermath of terraforming gone wrong. Survive the open world, complete timed missions, or build your outposts. Explore, build, craft, and hunt while seeking your fortune and prospecting for exotic matter. That one looks really cool, actually. And then obviously we got Rust. That's a given. Tainted Grail. It looks like Skyrim meets, was it Ethereum? I played a little bit of it. Vane. But yeah, and that's another thing too, like I used to say on the channel all the time, if the audio needs to be fixed, just let me know. If I'm too loud, let me know. If the music's too loud, let me know, and we'll fix it for you guys. Ain't gonna hurt my feelings. That looks interesting. Mixed reviews. Guess we will not be playing that one. Sorry, I keep clearing my voice, guys. My throat is a little scratchy today. Got some Fatal Frame. I need to play the Fatal Frame games. What the fuck? Sounds like holiday music. That's another thing too. Hope you guys had a good holiday, good Christmas, good New Year. Well, beginning of the New Year. Like I said, other than certain things that happened, I had a pretty decent one. So, but it's alright. Play some Power World. Something else I did while I was off stream, I started the Pokemon. I started collecting the cards until I realized that they were really hard to find and super expensive. So I put a halt on collecting the cards, but I started watching the series. And I started playing the games. I really enjoyed... I really liked Arceus. And then I started... Which one did I start? Hold on. Whee! So once again, that's why I love this. Then I started Scarlet and Violet, so I still have Sword and Shield and Diamond and Pearl to play, but I really liked Arceus. And then, and then I played the, was it Let's Go Pikachu. Really liked it. So who knows, we might play some Pokemon on the stream. If that's something you guys would like to watch as well. And then got some COD. I bought COD Black Ops 5. Not 5, 6. Because it was cheap. And I am waiting for Black Ops 7, obviously. Waiting for it to go down before I purchase it. And honestly, I just want it for zombies and multiplayer. It's literally the only two reasons I want Black Ops 7. So we might get Hunt Showdown eventually. Fully Yoked Edition. Is this the... I think this is the OG Grounded, just with all the DLC, maybe. Yeah, since Green Hell's so so cheap, I might go ahead and just grab it, get it over with. That way I don't have to spend $25 on it later. Kind of just chilling for a little bit. Still says excellent, so we're fine on that. One viewer. I wonder if that's me or if that's somebody. if anybody's lurking, welcome to the stream. It's kind of a chill stream for right now, but we will jump into more later. That one I really want to play just to check it out, and I didn't realize that they finally like fully updated or fully released it, and they released it last year. Gone Fishing. It's like a horror. I think it's a horror-esque fishing game, and I think that would be kind of interesting to play on stream. I got Grounded 2. That one came out last year, July 29th, when everything was happening. That makes sense. I wonder if Atom Fall's any good. I kind of want to keep up with the whole like survival-esque type games. Oh, what the fuck? That is so wrong. So many ways. Alright, what are we looking at stream time wise? 50 minutes. We'll stay on for like 10 more minutes. And then we'll hop off. Just wanting to give it a check out. See if I could stream with. See how my audio was and everything. And then we'll really get into it the 12th. So, if you're excited for some gameplay, just tune back in the 12th. But we got 10 more minutes and then we'll end the stream. Kind of just scrolling through the Steam library, see what we got. See what games we could jump into. Poppy Playtime free to play. Oh, I already own that one. I need to get the DLC for Poppy Playtime. Hello, welcome to the stream. Kind of just chilling. So we're gonna chill for 10 more minutes and then we're gonna hop off. Just wanted to give you guys an update and welcome you guys back. For those that have joined us in the past. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I don't know exactly who this is, but I'll play along. It's fun. That's good. I wish Frostpunk wasn't a point and click. I wish it was like an actual, kind of like Green Hell and 7 Days to Die. It has. It's been a very long time, but we're back. Is that a single? Oh no, co-op. Definitely look into this one though. Let's see here. There it is. Dang, and I'm gonna miss out on the sale for it. Mostly positive, mixed review. Yep, that's it. Hey, Venus Sickly, what's up? Now we're getting some older viewers. You caught me at the 10-minute mark. Wish Ghetto surprised to see me back. I know. Surprised to see myself back, honestly. I saw the notification, was like, that name is familiar. See, that's gonna be the issue. A lot of my my older viewers are probably gonna see the name and be like you and probably go, hey, no way. But yeah, it's me. I'm hoping Magical On and the Raven pop in at some point. I don't think it'll be this stream, but I hope they pop in eventually. I'd like to get caught up with them. And it's not. And it's not popping up, so I'll definitely have to get that fixed and get that situated. That way, whenever you guys follow, it'll show up on the thing. Because chat's supposed to be in the bottom left. Yeah. But chat's supposed to be in the bottom left, and then the alerts is supposed to be up in the middle, but it's not showing, so I'll definitely have to work on it and get it fixed. But I hope you're doing good, Venus Sickly. Thanks for dropping on in. Our next stream date's going to be January 12th, and we're going to jump into 7 Days to Die, so just a heads up on that one. I was thinking about doing House Flipper 2 in today's stream just to have like something chill to play, but I just figured I'd sit here and talk with you guys and get caught up and tell you guys what's been going on and in the life, the crazy life. First one's pretty good. Second one's better. I like that they added the Scooby-Doo DLC, which I finished it on console, so now I get to turn around and start it all over again. But there's Scooby-Doo, and then they're dropping the Pet DLC sometime this year, so which I don't think it'll be too much longer before they drop. Add Stranded Deep to this. Yep. This one looks interesting. Looks like a low budget, like Fallout-esque. Blood West. So very positive, so I'll add it to the wish list. We'll look at it later. Time limit, we're looking at 56 minutes. We got 4 more minutes. And then we will be hopping off stream. And then I will be checking back in with you guys on the 12th. Don't Starve looks fun, but I don't know. I like the art style for it, though. Let's see here. Okay, cool. I can get behind that. I don't know. Just whenever I decide to jump on and start playing. You play the Castlevania games too. But there's I wonder how many. Hold on. I wonder how many's in that. Holy shit, dude. That's almost like Final Fantasy. Final Fantasies, I think, in the hundreds. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you are. So it doesn't give an exact amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one looks cool. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, so there's only 17 games. And then there's some spin-offs. Yep. Yeah, I played a lot of it on my PlayStation. I've got, can't remember how many hours in it, but I know it's over 24. So, figured it'd be the first thing we jump into whenever we start streaming again. We might do like 100 Days to Die type, or 100 Days to Die. Surviving 100 days in 7 Days to Die. Because whenever I first started streaming on Twitch, I did Ark Survival, and although I like Ark Survival, I think 7 Days to Die is a little bit more fun, and it's not as complicated. Because Ark Survival, it's just got like a whole bunch of caves, and then you got water caves, and since it's set in prehistoric times, you gotta...
Don't you blame the movies? Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos.
Yeah. So it pops up on there, but it doesn't pop up on the actual stream. So, oh well. But yeah. It's not that I wasn't good at it. Me and, what's his name? Me and one of the other viewers started playing it together, and we got pretty far into it, and then we just stopped playing it. So, it's one of those that I played on console and then played on Steam. But, once again, 7 Days to Die is better. And then I played The Forest on console, and I really liked it. I got pretty far in it, which is always seems to be a thing. Is every time that I get really into the like survival games, I end up dropping out of them. So Ark was pretty confusing for you, Venus Sickly. Yeah, it's got its moments. And once again, I think a big portion of why it's so complicated is, once again, it's set in the prehistoric times, so you have to start from stone and start from wood to build up, and you would think that You think it'd be a little bit easier, but it's not. So, yeah, Forest is really fun. I really want to check out Sons of the Forest, and that's why I added it to the wish list. We might eventually play it. Because there's so many new mechanics, including the whole like companion mechanic for Sons of the Forest that I really want to try out. And then yeah, so that'll probably be one we end up playing as well. But I'm scrolling through here. I'm not really seeing any other. I've never played Rust, so I don't really know if it's a good one to check out or not. But Evil Within, we're definitely going to check out eventually. I want to play it on stream, so because a lot of people go between Silent Hill and Resident Evil, and there's the Evil Within is like in the middle, and it's kind of just like looked over every single time. But I think if you're into Resident Evil and you're into Silent Hill, definitely check out Evil Within. Never played Days Gone. Have it on the console, just haven't played it. Watching gaming to actually gaming yourself. Well, gaming's not for everybody, and if it wasn't for a few games here and there, I probably wouldn't. But as I've stated in the past, Crash Bandicoot is what got me started gaming, and I played it back on the PS1. I played Crash Tag Team Racing. I played pretty much all the main Crash games. Never played the spin-offs. So, but that's definitely what got me into it, and then just odds and ends here and there. I really liked Ghost Rider for PS2. I really wish they would remaster Twisted Metal for newer generation consoles, but I'm kind of like that for yeah, I get that way for certain story-based missions. I have to play something that's open world. I have to play something that doesn't really allow too much thinking. I kind of just like chill games. Skyrim, yeah. Just started. About to finish the 5th one. I need to play the 4th one, but I haven't bought it yet. I was gonna buy it for the Black Friday sale and chickened out and didn't get it. So Borderlands fun, Gears is fun. I think honestly Gears it's up there in my top 5 story. Not a fan of Harry Potter. I prefer Star Wars, if I'm being completely honest. I can't really get behind it. So I gotta start Halo after I finish. Well, I gotta finish Gears, start Assassin's Creed, and then after I finish Assassin's Creed, then I'm gonna start Halo. And then in between all of that, just play different things here and there. So I kind of like having my games to the right. This shelf back here has a bunch of games on it, so obviously can't really, see those, but I've got these games here, and Mad Max was a fun one. I'm about to drop the video for the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, which I think was worth the money, honestly. You get a bunch of Mortal Kombat with that. Never got to play Last of Us Part 2. Played the first one, never got the second one. I got spoiled for it. Never played it. Loving Mandalorian. They're supposed to come out with Mando and Grogu this year. A movie. So, really excited to watch that. I wish they'd make a second season of Boba Fett. But yeah, we call him Boba Fett in this house. I went to a used bookstore one time, and this little grandma was running around the store trying to find one of the Funko Pops for her son, and they were like, "Which one are you looking for?" And she's like, "I'm looking for wait, it's Bobo Fett." She said Bobo Fett, and kind of just stuck with us. But there's that one, and then I wish that they would do a second season to... Shoot. I'm blanking. Yeah. Pretty much. That's where it come from. Never had any boba tea. I need to try it though. I bought the first season physically and never got a chance to watch it. See, that's what sucks about being a collector and being into physical media, is you can never get caught up. I've got games that have sat on my shelf, never played. I've got books that are sitting on my shelf, never read. And every time that you get caught up, and every time you get so close to get into like the newer stuff, or getting caught up on the older stuff, newer stuff comes out. So that's what bothers me, is just not having the time to get caught up on everything, and working 12-hour shifts sucks too. So I do need to buy the steelbook for the second season just to have it, but nah. Yeah. I'll be right back, you guys. Goodness gracious. Alright, guys. I think I'm unmuted, I hope. But yeah, no, book-wise, I've got quite a bit. And then, let's see here. And then I've got all these mangas I've got to read, and it's just a never-ending story, pretty much. But it's all good. I like collecting, it's fun. I've always been a physical collector. Not really a big fan of digital stuff. You know, if certain things lose the rights to it, then you lose access to it. But with a physical copy, you keep it. So, what does Vina have on it? It's it's Terrifier. It's art. So is my hoodie. So is that thing right there. I think the last physical book I picked up with either The Hobbit or Fire Force. My wife's wanting to start Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit franchise. She's a big reader. I do the gaming and the movies, and then she does the books. So, she almost read 200 books last year. She was 2 away from 200. Fourth Wing. Yep. I think she stopped that one because she's gonna wait for I think she said the last 2 to come out. I started listening to the audiobook for Fourth Wing, and I just can't get into it. Not my cup of tea. I thought it was very slow audiobook. Prefer to write over reading, to be honest. I kind of want to get. I want to start writing screenplays. If I watch a movie that's like anything lower than a 3, I kind of want to start typing out how I wanted the movie to go. So, well, it's because I'm just trying to be nice. I know who you are, and this is something that I love to do. I love streaming. I love playing games and chatting with people, and I just I don't understand why if I go to YouTube and do a video, you're there. If I come on here and stream, you're here. So I mean, yeah, and as long as you're nice, that's fine. Like, like I said, that's fine if you're being nice. But we're adults, and I've moved on, and things are changed. And I don't want to make it about this. I really don't. And I'm sorry to the ones that are genuinely watching that want content. I'm sorry that I have to do this on stream, but it's bothered me. And I may not be the best at it. I know my channel looks like shit, and that's fine. And I've not streamed in 2 years, but that's why I'm coming back to it, because it makes me happy. So, I hate to be that way. Well, good. Because like I said, I've moved on. I'm an adult. I have a job. I have a life. I don't have to do these things. And if you or your sister want to reach out to me, Instagram is there. So it's the only place that I will talk to you guys on. If you want to be adults and you want to have a genuine conversation, that's fine. But I'm not gonna have it. Like I said, you want to sit here and watch me game, that's fine. That's great. But I'm not gonna sit here and do this every single stream and every single video when there's people that genuinely want to watch me game, that genuinely want to watch me do things other than sit here and argue with you guys and constantly be blocking you guys. Yeah, I have. And it's pretty depressing, it's pretty sad that I have to have this conversation on a fucking Twitch stream. But yeah, it's been rough. But I don't let my past get to me. I lost a lot of family last year. I had a lot of family pass away last year, and I could be doing something completely different. But the fact that I'm doing this to try to better my mental and physical health, don't make it rough. If you want to do that, go to Instagram. And we can talk like adults and we can be civil human beings. Oh, good. And I hope things are good on your end, but and I'm sorry if that was awkward for anybody that I was actually watching, the two viewers that I was holding for a good while. Like I said, I don't expect to be 50k followers, 50k viewers, 50k subscribers, but I mean, shit. I want to share these games with you. I want to share these videos with you guys because I'm excited to do this. And 7 Days to Dice, gonna be our first stream, and then we're gonna jump into House Flipper after that, like I said. And who knows? Maybe one day we'll do like a physical media stream where I just take all my games off the shelf, show you guys all the games that I have. I think that would be kind of fun to do, because I have some pretty good collector's editions, or we could just do collector's editions. I've got a Scott Pilgrim that is probably one of my favorite collector's editions. And then the one that I picked up that I've already done a video on, my Terrifier Arcade, which I really like to do that one on stream, gameplay for it. But we'll make some content, stay out of trouble, or at least try. Well, 22 minutes passed on our stream limit, but well, good. Like I said, I don't mind to sit here and talk with you or your sister. I don't mind to sit here and do these streams as long as I can keep my bitrate at a an excellent level, because that's what, for those who are wondering why in the world it kept going live and then disappearing, my bitrate was set way higher than it should have been, and so that's why it just kept going back and forth. But like I said, as long as we're civil human beings, I don't mind to have somebody to chat with. But I can literally just click on this, and I can, right off the bat, I can ban, I can mute. That's what I like about Twitch. For YouTube, I can't, I haven't figured it out yet, but for Twitch, I can just click on the name and it shows everything right here. It shows messages. It gives me an option to ban, timeout, which I find to be weird. Warn. I can follow back, whisper, invite. It's pretty cool. So, I like that. I'm good. Yeah, and bygones are bygones. Like I said, I've moved on, got married, not having any kids, and I am not gonna get into that on stream because that is very personal. But not having any kids, but I have a house, have a wife, married. I'm doing what I love to do, and like I said, this year I have gained weight. I gained lots of it because I'm actually eating for once. But that's also the thing too, is I've developed an eating disorder apparently that I did not know about, and so I'm gonna start working out, try to go on somewhat of a diet. I'm not eating vegan because I've tried vegan food before and I can't get into it. So, but I'm gonna exercise and I'm gonna lose some weight and I'm gonna stream. And I've been in therapy for a year. I took a little bit of a break just for the holidays, but I'm going back the 13th. I wanted to wait to say all this, but I feel like I need to say it for you guys, just in case stream starts getting a little wonky. But I'm going back to therapy here actually next week. So, well, good, and that's what we should be doing. I've had the job field that I work in is healthcare, and I see some shit. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. I've seen shit a person should not have to see, and I won't get into deep details because I could lose my job. Big HIPAA compliant. But after seeing what I saw last year, I've worked there for 3 years, but last year really showed me, like, dude, you gotta focus on your health. Because I could, and I'm not saying this in any other way than what I'm, specifically saying, but with health problems being genetic and hereditary, I could lay down one night and I'll wake up, and not in a self-harm kind of way, but just having a bad kidney, bad heart. Like I said earlier, I think that's what happened to my grandpa. Is he had a heart attack. He was stubborn. He was like me. He didn't like going to the doctor, and I think he had some heart problems that he didn't get checked out, and he had a heart attack. And seeing that made me think to myself, well, diabetes also runs in the family. So that's why I want to start exercising and getting this eating disorder taken care of, because diabetes could lead to kidney failure. Kidney failure could lead to heart problems. Heart problems could lead to death. So I know that's morbid as hell to say, but it's the truth. I mean, yeah, genetics do suck. That's like gaming. My dad has arthritis, and really bad arthritis in his hands, and he's losing his eyesight. And here I am streaming, using my phalanges, and it hurts like hell. I won't lie to you guys. Whenever I'm moving the mouse around and typing on the keyboard, it hurts. But I push through with it, and I stream because of you guys. I want to give you guys the content. I want to give you guys get closer with you guys, make some friends. Diabetes is not something I would recommend. Yeah, me and my older sister, knock on wood, is the only ones that don't have diabetes yet. My second sister, my sister number 2, that's how we'll go with that. Sister number 2 was actually diagnosed diabetic this year, or last year, so that was something else too. I was like, I don't want diabetes. She told us how much the shots were, and I was like, fuck, dude. So, diabetes is definitely something that I am not going to try not to get into. But, seriously, I'm being as serious as I possibly can. I would like to talk with you and your sister. I would like, you know, like you said earlier, to let bygones be bygones. Because, I mean, come on. I'm turning 24 this year. I know a lot of people will disagree, but I'm getting too old for high school drama and past shit. I own up to what I did, and I own up to the things that I have done. And I've moved on. So I'm in therapy. So, knock on wood, I've been safe as well. Well, keep it that way. Because, once again, working in healthcare, all it takes is just a little sickness, and that's it. And it is. I mean, you sit here and you hold a grudge for somebody, and what's it do for you? It takes you away from living your life. It takes you away from doing the things you love to do, taking away from the fun of life. So, being in a constant state of a grudge it's not worth it. And then, yeah, they take too much energy. That is for sure. I didn't think this would end up being... a therapy sesh, but it's fine. I'm just glad we get to talk. Like I said, always remember, if shit gets too out of hand, I can always block. I can always mute. But... Yep. 1 minute 30. So... Well, guys, that was a fun first stream. But I think we're going to end it there. I wish I could get this YouTube. It said that I could stream YouTube music, but there's a whole process that I have to go through. And I think this works. The epidemic sound. I'm thinking it works. I hope that whenever I upload this to YouTube, that it doesn't copyright me over there. But we're going to stick to this for the music. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry that turned into a therapy sesh, but next stream, 7 Days to Die. I'm really excited for that. I'm hoping that we can jump into it and not die over and over and over again. Because on console, I didn't really die that much. I've only died a couple times. And, full warning, I'm taking Blood Moon off. I don't really like Blood Moon, but we'll get into that next stream. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, consider following. Join us back January 12th for our first official stream. And I don't know, what else is there on Twitch? It's been a while. I know follow, kind of the equivalent to subscribing. I don't think you can like the video unless you can. If you can, great. Yeah. Hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys in the next stream.